All right. Hello everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever and wherever you're listening to this from. My name is Luwatumi Sinibintulu, and I am the creative director at Beyond the School. And this is our first official video for the year, and it's just an attempt to welcome everyone and share a little bit of what Beyond the School is with everyone. So I can gladly say you're going to be seeing a whole lot of my face in recent times, and this is the first of many of its kind. Okay, so if you're just joining our platform, you're just getting to know about Beyond the School, you're just getting to interact with us as an institution. So this is an official welcome from all of us at Beyond the School, and we're saying it's good to have you interact with our platform. If you have always been around, you have always been a member of the community, member of our schools, alumni, from our schools. Come on, guys, it's nice to have you still with us, on this journey, as it were. Okay, so officially, welcome to 2025. I know it's a little bit late. This is February, and but officially, welcome to 2025. And while we're doing this, most of our institutional platforms, that's our expressions, are going to be kicking off more in this month of February. So I'm just going to do a little bit of run through for all of our expressions, and then I hope to see you in all of these expressions. Are you ready? Let's start with what Beyond the School is all about. If you have always been part of the system, you would know a little bit about what we do at Beyond the School. So Beyond the School is an educative institution, in simple word, and our vision, everything we're all about is to make sure an average young person comes into that innovative strength, for themselves, and then they come into that problem-solving capacity. So what we do as an institution, and what all of our platforms aim to do at this institution, is that we want to help everyone that goes through our institution become problem solvers to their industries, to the world at large. We are that institution that is solely interested in raising problem solvers. The world cannot do enough, or cannot, what is the right word right now, cannot have enough problem solvers. We would always need a whole lot of problem solvers, especially in these times that we find ourselves. So this is what Beyond the School is all about. We bring, we advance the curriculums beyond the school. That means whatever you might have learned in any of the school system, as it were, we try our best and we try our possibility to make sure that we extend beyond these curriculums and train, develop, instruct an average individual to become highly creative, highly innovative, and highly intelligent enough to solve problems wherever life takes them. All right, so all of our platforms are Beyond the School. We have our schools, we have our resource centers, and we would like to introduce a couple of these expressions to you. So for our schools, in our schools we have the Magnet School, we have the Cash on Campus program, we have the Scribble School. So what is the Magnet School all about? The Magnet School is our industry preparatory, an industry development institution. So what we do in this in this school basically is that we help you discover your industry of expression, breaking spheres down into sectors and then industries. An average person, understands that, I believe I'm going to find expression in the sphere education and all of that, but then they don't know how to break it down into industries that makes for productivity. So what we do at the Magnet School is that we open you up to your industry, we prepare you for this, and we help you first identify the industry, through all of our models, our simulations. We work more with models and simulations beyond just classes. All of our expressions are, if I can say, 90% practical and just 10% of theories. Okay, so we help you identify your industry genuinely, then we help you begin to look into innovation within this industry, then begin to talk about the financial or business side of these industries. Are we still together? Then at the end of the class or the school, you definitely have to develop an innovative project, like we call them. So this is what the Magnet School is all about. It's a 3-month program, and then of course you're going to be awarded a certification. You're going to be writing examinations along the side, and then you're going to be, afterwards you get to join our alumni community, and then it gets better and better from there. Okay, now for the Cash on Campus program, the Cash on Campus program is simply a platform to help students within colleges and universities to is simply a platform to help raise young or student entrepreneurs. We are so interested in raising students that understand financial, how it works and all of that, the mechanics behind finances, not just in theory, but we're interested in helping young students, especially students in colleges and students in the university, make available resources. So what we do is that we expose these young individuals to the basic trading platforms, how to buy and sell, what to buy and sell. We encourage these young individuals to have a trade setup, like we call them, so they get to exchange value, buy and sell commodities, and this does not in any way affect the academic flow. The kind of model that we put in place does not affect the academic flow. We put these measures in place that they get to become excellent with the academics, and at the same time highly resourceful with finances. So this is what the Cash on Campus program is all about. So it's a 1 to 2 months of training and a lifetime of consistent work. We don't abandon our Cash on Campus program. Students, let me call them students too, there is no graduation. Literally, we believe you can graduate when we believe you can stand so well on your 2 feet. So it's just a 1 month or 2 months of trainings, proper trainings where you get to learn the rudiments of what a trade setup is. We help you get a trade setup properly, and then for the few individuals who don't have the funds to start in, we have investments platforms that allows for these young individuals to start out, and then we monitor their growth, monitor their finances, and we do that all through when we feel and we believe in partnership with these young people, they can stand on their feet. All right, so the next platform in our school is the Scribble School. So the Scribble School is the pedagogical school, basically for teachers, educators, content creators, educators at large, anyone that has to do with education. You necessarily do not have to be a teacher, you don't even have to be a lecturer, but you are interested in educating people, you're a trainer, you're a consultant. Now the Scribble School is basically for anyone that has to do with anyone that has anything to do with transforming the mind and heart of young individuals, or anyone, corporate institution, corporate individuals. So if you have an inkling towards what is it called right now, educating people, then the Scribble School is for you. So what do we do at the Scribble School? We are intentional about developing modules that helps to teach and instruct people properly, public speaking, public mannerism, but most of all the technological side of education. So we begin to talk about edu-technology, educative content development. That's what the Scribble is. It's not another teaching school. We're not trying to run a teaching school. So what we're trying to do is develop individuals that can instruct the next generation, especially the Gen Zs, the Gen Alphas. We are interested and intentional about raising this class of people that can instruct this next generation. So this is all of our schools open up to enrollment are happening already in February, and we're going to be closing some of our portals. If you're interested and you think this is for you, you can register already and just register for whatever of the schools work for you. All right, now that is for our schools. Now for our resource platforms. So we have a couple of resource platforms, right? The first of our resource platform is the mental application study. Now all of our resource platforms are free. Now our schools are not paid for, in quotes. There is no school fee, in quotes. There is just commitment fee, no school fee yet. Beyond the School is a tuition free institution for now. Okay, so our resource centers or resource platforms, forgive me, in our resource platforms we have the mental application study, which is a free platform on YouTube. You can check it out on YouTube with the link showing on your screen right about now, there is the mental application study, and the mental application study is a platform to raise young individuals, that are super intelligent, in quote, heightened mental capacity and cognitive strength to offer solutions, especially first to Africa, then to the ends of the earth. So the intention of that platform is to develop the mental strength of young individuals to be able to think solutions first for Africa. We are so concerned and we are so intentional first about Africa, then we can now begin to share this goodness to the ends of the earth. That is what the mental application study is about. It's free, it's on our YouTube platform, and we're going to be having live classes, in 2025. In 2024, we did a lot of, pre-recorded classes, and in 2025, we're going to be having live classes. It's going to be a live class, it's going to be me speaking to all of our participants online, as it were. Okay, then we have the Skill Up Master classes. So the Skill Up Masterclass is the next generation skill tutorial. So what we do at the Skill Up Masterclass is that it's a masterclass where we introduce skills that young individuals need to thrive, especially in the next generation. And when I mean next generation, we're not talking about the next 50 years. We're talking about now the kind of advancements that is happening in the world right now that needs a high level of technological progress mixing with skill. So the world right now is being built on hybridized career, as we call them in our Skill Up Masterclasses, where we no longer need someone with just a basic skills. Now the question now becomes, how can you marry your skill with technology to achieve results? These are the things we discuss so much on the Skill Up Masterclass. It's a blessing consistently, and it's a weekend masterclass, so it's not something that is what everyone can relax, okay, and learn properly during the weekend. So we call it the weekend Skill Up Masterclasses. For anyone that is interested, it's free. The only thing that you have to do is register for the class to join our Skill Up community. You can get access to the class whenever we're live. Okay, now then we have our crash courses coming up this year. So this year we're going to be having short, powerful courses that touches productivity, personal finances, aspect of life that nobody's talking about, lifestyles, these things that an average person needs to become more refined, more transformative. So we're going to be having short courses on our YouTube platform. We call them the crash courses. So we're going to be having crash courses, mental development, crash courses on productivity, crash courses on finances, crash courses on lifestyle and well-being, crash courses on building platforms and institutions, personal development. These are the things we want to do in our crash courses, and it's going to be beautiful. Trust me, it's going to be amazing. We have a beautiful team behind the scene working tirelessly to make all of these things happen. So this is basically all of what we're going to be doing in this few months into the year. And of course, this is not all we'll be doing for the year, but these are the first few stuff we want to introduce first to everyone. As we keep unraveling, we'll keep, of course, showing up, and we'll keep updating you guys on everything that we intend to work on and work with, and introduce you to as many of our platforms as we keep unveiling. But for now, we have our school registrations open: the Magnet School, the Scribble School, the Cash on Campus program, and we have our resource platforms open also for you to enjoy the blessedness and the value that is being thrown even on that platform. So this brings me to the end of this basic introductory about Beyond the School Wall for now. So I would love you to intentionally of course engage our platforms: Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, as much as possible. Share, like, and send this video to as many persons as you can that you're sure, they would need this thing. I think there's something in this institution an average person is going to need. I think there's somebody that has to see this video. Do well, be a very beautiful digital evangelist, and do a good job. Okay, so till I come your way next time and impact you with as much value as I can in my little capacity, please make sure you're safe, comment under this video intentionally, especially for all of our old timers, individuals that have always, you've gotten value from our institution in one way or the other. Make sure I see your comments under this video. All right, thank you so much. Have a beautiful one. See you on all of our platforms. Please be safe.